All right, hey everyone. We're trying something new tonight. Gonna do a giveaway. I've got these 2 stickers hidden somewhere in the scene. I don't know, should I wait for more people?
How are you gonna wait?
Well, I guess.
The first come, first?
First come, first serve, I guess. So, I have 2 of these stickers hidden somewhere in the camera's view, and it's not these ones. So, so if you're able, type in the live chat when you have found them in the background, and I'm going to give a few seconds here to let you look around, see what you might find. One of these, and one of these somewhere. And first person to say where they are in the chat will get to have these mailed to them. Just thought we'd try something fun. And then I'm going to get coloring the Golden Carafe comic that I'm doing for. It's a new one for RefToons. Huh?
I don't think this is working. I'm pushing play, but I don't see anything
Oh, really?
going. Yeah.
Well, maybe it's because it's on desktop mode.
Okay, so I'll switch back.
I don't know. So, if you've just joined, there are 2 stickers hidden somewhere in the camera's view. These ones right here. And first person to find them and tell me in the chat.
I can't help you with chat then.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
No, well, no, not if I have to go
Oh,
on.
Brian says 4th shelf right in the inbox.
The Kleenex.
Right.
Right in the box.
Oh, yeah, you found one. Now where's the other one? We've got one more hiding up there.
Oh, Paul. Up where, Paul?
So is that the one? That's the one that Brian found.
1, 2, 3, 4. You found
You found one, but you got to find both of them in order to win. And I can't help you.
You can swing the way your screen is. You can swing around and start.
The way my screen is? Oh, yeah. So I can start drawing. Like this? Is that what you mean?
Oh, I did, but maybe that
Oh.
wouldn't work.
I don't know. Behind the yellow toy.
Thing, yes.
Yes! And
Ding,
it's...
ding, ding.
That's right. Boop. That one right there? All right, Brian wins. Awesome. So I will send those to you if... and I believe I have your address from some other stuff. So, if not, if you have a different address, just email me at reftoons@gmail.com, and I can get those sent out to you. Nice work. And actually, here, it's not a toy. This is a precious golden calf. It is the golden cow. So, but it's actually a clay thing that I made in. Let's see. Does it have the year? It was.
Did you put the
11th grade, I think. Oh, there's its tail. It goes boop, boop, boop. It's a cow. And I made it in 9th grade, I believe, back in 1999. And no, I don't even have my name on it. But it's a dish. It's a cow dish. And how fitting, because today's comic is the Golden Carafe that I will be coloring. So, excellent. Nice work, Brian. Way to use those detective skills, searching for the stickers. Oh yes, and the other one is in a Kleenex box.
Oh, right.
So, I'll get those sent out. And I don't know. I think that might be a fun thing to do each week. So here we go. Oh, I'll write congratulations, Brian, in the chat so people know that it's done if they come in late. Ah, yes, the Captain America comic. That is I believe it's from 1963. I don't treat him very well. Yep, Captain America. This one is drawn by Jim Steranko. Well, at least the cover was. I don't know if the interior was. I haven't opened it. So. Right. Well, no, I did open it once because that's how I knew what year it was from. But I don't recall who the interior artist was. But at least the cover was drawn by Jim Steranko from the Silver Age of comic book art. Alright, so I'm going to get going on this. Did you want to do some Bible trivia, or are you doing your Bible?
You want to give me the trivia? Or do you have it right behind you? Yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
Okay.
I was going to read that.
Oh, well, you can read.
Nope.
It's alright, I can just ramble.
Let's see how this goes. Oh, I wonder if I did this one. Well, we'll do it again.
Alright, we'll do some Bible trivia now. So, if you're willing to answer some questions. So we got a couple more people now.
Am I keeping score today?
No, we don't need to keep score.
Okay.
I don't need to be reminded how bad I am.
In what valley did Israel gather on the east of Jordan preparing to go west?
Oh, I may have to give a delayed response, right?
Mm-hmm. What, do you know this one?
I don't know. Does it start with an H?
No.
Then I don't know it.
So what was your guess?
The Hebron Valley. That's the only valley I know of.
Oh, no.
Oops. Let me see. 5. Do this.
In what valley did Israel gather on the east of Jordan preparing to go west?
East of Jordan preparing to go west.
I don't even... I couldn't.
I can't believe. Oh no, what happened here? I wonder if my... No, too dusty. It's gonna fall off. So what's the question again?
In what valley did Israel gather on the east of Jordan preparing to go west?
East of Jordan.
Did someone
preparing
get?
to go- The Kidron Valley is
No.
what Brian says?
No.
Nope.
At what point do you want me to give you the answer?
You could probably give us the answer now.
Beth Peor.
Beth Peor.
You can find that in Deuteronomy 3:29. Could I skip the ones that are like that?
Like
or do you
what?
want me to ask them anyway?
The valley?
Geography ones.
Oh, I don't know. You could do them, but then maybe we could
Just
just
Pass by them faster.
yeah.
Okay. Question 2. Who wrongfully rebuked those who brought their children to Jesus?
I know.
What's that? Excuse me.
I am going to need to close this down and then restart the program again because I'm getting a lot of lag here.
Did it save?
Yes. Let's try that again. What was the question?
Who wrongfully rebuked those who brought their children to Jesus?
Wrongfully rebuked those who brought their children to Jesus. Oh, can I answer now?
No.
The disciples.
Yes.
I think you did do that one already.
So, do you know the question? If I give you the answer, Gamala.
No. I could not tell you.
Name the fortified city east of the north end of the Sea of Galilee. I think I didn't do the last 2 questions. I think that's why I put it back. So whoever saw the last video when we did this can get this next one. Who asked, if a man dies, will he live again?
I remember that question.
Uh-huh.
It was in the Old Testament?
Yep.
It was a name that I wouldn't know, maybe? Or
No.
would I know?
You would know it's the name
Of
of
a
the
man.
book of a Bible.
Oh, that's right. Obadiah?
No.
Jonah?
No.
Micah?
No.
Ezekiel?
No.
Jeremiah?
No.
Joel?
He wasn't a prophet, really.
Amos?
No.
Obadiah?
Remember I said it starts with J?
Yeah. Joshua?
No.
Judges?
No.
Ruth.
Ruth doesn't start with a J.
I know.
And end with an R.
Job?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Job. Why do you
Here
have
we
write a post on there?
Oh, I was going to say we're doing Bible trivia.
How about you just color?
Okay. I get distracted so easily.
I know.
Okay, let's see if this...
Oh, this is just now showing the designer logo thing when your program opens. That's how much of a lifetime it is.
Oh, really? This
Yeah.
shows me what my lag is,
Oh.
too.
Okay.
So, I'm good.
Okay.
It's not as big as the Facebook lag, I don't think.
Okay. Here's the we're now to a question that we have not asked.
Okay.
Provide correct information by association. Holies of holies.
Information by association?
Yeah, what was the holies of holies?
Holy of holies.
I thought it was holy of holies. This says holies of holies, but whatever. What was it? What do you think of when
Jeans.
you
No,
hear it?
just kidding. The inner part of the temple? The inner
No,
court?
but what was that called? I mean, not even there wasn't.
Mm.
Maybe there wasn't like a name for it. This is a very general. This is very general. Oh.
I don't know. I guess I don't understand the question.
I know. Well, like by
The highest part of the temple is what Brian says?
No. But I'll give you one word. So they have 2 words on here, and I don't really know.
Okay.
Okay. So your question is provide correct information by association. Holies of holies. So blank place. What place?
Holy place?
Yeah.
That's all?
Isn't that weird?
That is a weird question.
Yeah. Holy place. Okay. You got this.
I don't like that.
No, I didn't either. They're very, just, Our next question brings us to question number 6. What was often the first major celebration by a family in a child's life? Oh, what?
Passover?
No.
Baptism?
In a child's life, that would be like everybody's.
Oh, birthday?
it?
Oh. I probably have to wait, right?
Yeah, you do. But I'm curious if you know. What was often the first major celebration by a family in a child's life? I want to know what do they say up there?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
Can I guess?
No,
Okay.
you cannot.
Sorry. I should mute it when I do
Whoops.
it. I need a cough button.
Yeah. Okay. You may answer now. Oh, what did they say?
I was just going to say that. Circumcision?
No.
No. Guess not.
No, I know. That's what I was wondering.
Bar
if you were
mitzvah.
gonna say. Yeah. Yes. No, that is incorrect. You can find it in Genesis,
Passover?
chapter 21. Let's see what we have here. I want to see what they're... Is this legit? Because it seems like an odd thing to celebrate. But who knows? We celebrate lots of stuff.
Their first poopy diaper.
Weird. So this is acting as if what was often the first major celebration by a family in a child's life. I would like to know some more. How often? You know, just because it's mentioned once.
Oh.
Is it mentioned anywhere else?
Right.
And why would this be what they're saying here? Oh, can I give it to you? It's making me crazy.
Yeah.
Weaning. A child's
Weaning.
weaning. Have you ever heard of that before?
Weaning them like off of breast milk or something?
Yeah. The child's weaning. So, in verse 8, Genesis 21 verse 8, it says, the child grew and was weaned, and Abraham made a great feast on the day that Isaac was weaned.
Oh. Huh.
So this usually occurred for back then in the 2nd or 3rd year. But isn't that weird? I'd like to know where else. I mean, if they're going to say
Is that not working here?
often, I want to know, Paul. I want to know.
I wanna know.
Let me see. Hang on, now I'm stuck. And it doesn't give me any cross references anywhere. Time to pull out my strongest NASB concordance.
Concordance.
Actually, I think I will later. Because that has me curious.
Hmm.
Thank you, Bible Trivia.
Yes,
For
we
making me
learned
look at
something
my Bible.
new.
Well, I don't know that we learned anything yet.
Oh.
We questioned something new. Name Naomi's daughter-in-law who did not return to Bethlehem with her. Naomi's daughter-in-law who did not return to Bethlehem with her.
I think I could probably answer that one.
You just deem whenever you feel it's necessary. Go ahead and speak up, because I'm not going to be timing.
Alright. Maybe I don't know it.
Pressure's off, your mind
Is
goes
it
with
Rachel
it.
or Leah or something?
No, that wasn't Naomi's
No,
daughter.
okay.
In-law.
Sarah.
No,
Sarai.
think along the lines of like Ruth.
Ruth?
Oh, someone just said Ruth, but that's not correct. That's the daughter that did go with her. So we're wanting the name of the one who did not go with her. So you're in the right book.
I'm not good with Old Testament things.
You know what we should do, Paul?
What?
Since no one can see me, you just mouth the words and pretend like it's you. Just kidding. Not funny.
Oh.
So did we get an answer?
You're just a disembodied voice.
Oh wait, what does he say?
Leah.
No, that's a different. No.
Different
Not that
story.
No. Can I tell you what it sounds like? Except it's not because some of the letters are switched.
Sure.
It just reminds me of Oprah. But what was...
Orpa.
Yeah, Orpah. Yeah. Good. You can find that in Ruth 1:14-15. Next question. Who had Jesus whipped? I didn't know Jesus whipped anybody. Who had Jesus whipped? Please tell me. Where can I find this?
Whoppa.
Isn't that funny how you can read that?
Yeah.
Do you know the answer?
Herod?
Uh-uh.
Brian says, I answer wrongly with confidence.
Well done.
Well done. Well done. It's the best way to answer wrongly.
I know, I would.
Pontius Pilate.
Yes.
Nice.
And answer rightly with confidence as well. Well done. Oh. Good. Yeah. Jesus whipped Pilate.
Jesus whipped Pilate.
Who had Jesus whipped? Pilate. Who had Jesus?
Sorry.
What would you enunciate to say that correctly?
Who had Jesus? No. Who had Jesus whipped? Who had Jesus whipped?
I still hear it wrong.
I think you're just stuck.
I'll move on then.
Good
In which
idea.
what?
Good idea.
Yeah. In which valley is the Gihon Spring located?
Gihone. Just kidding.
Oh, Paul, okay. So
Oh.
you can't answer this, but wait, maybe somebody else said it.
An
if you look
angel
back in the comments.
got its wings.
Or you might have said it earlier. This is one of the valleys that you had said. Was it? I can't see your comments. from this
Well,
far back.
The first on here it was the Kidron Valley.
Would that be?
But I said the Hebron.
You said the Hebron. Okay, so
Is
do you
that
have
what it
any?
is?
Well, what do you think?
What's the question? I don't even remember what the question was.
In which valley is the Gihon Spring located? You have a couple of answers, or one answer up there.
Kidron?
Kidron is correct.
Good job, Brian.
Nice. Number 4.
Numero 4.
I suppose it would be 5, 6, 7, 9. But that's alright. To whom did David say, "What is my sin before your father that he is seeking my life?" Ooh, I could have gotten this one without.
I know this one. Jonathan.
Yes.
That was me. Nathan. Oh, Brian said Nathan.
Jonathan. But just put a J-O in front. Confidently. No, that's good. That's good. Jonathan. Oh, Nathan was the one who...
Nathan was the one he...
Like, talked to him.
Yeah,
was he
who...
prophet or something?
Yeah, Nathan was the one that called him out. You are the man.
Oh, to tell a really good story and then to see yourself in it. Isn't that how things work sometimes?
And to hate the bad guy and realize you are the bad guy.
Ugh. But to have to be told too would be pretty humbling. Oh.
Yeah.
Provide correct information by association. Noah.
What?
If I said Noah, what would it make you think of? Like, oh, I can't.
I know. I'm giving it time. I have an unfair advantage because of the delay.
Well, you just guess all the easy ones and leave the hard ones.
Okay.
I'm just kidding, don't. Information by association. Your word is Noah.
The Great Flood
Yes.
is what Brian said.
Absolutely. That is correct. I would have said ark. But I wouldn't have. That just.
Yeah, I would have said Ark as well.
No. Noah's ark.
Like the water park.
In what Israelite city have remains of King Ahab's palace been found? Oh.
What? Oh, this is like a real-time archaeology question.
Oh, do you know it?
Me? No.
Yeah. Oh, you have a very sharp nail coming out of here?
Oh yeah, I never fixed that.
Do you need to pull it or pound it?
I don't know.
Like that's gonna catch on the curtains.
Yep. What? The curtains?
Do you have a hammer in here?
No. I don't believe in hammers.
Do you have a pliers?
No.
Is it something you think you could pound it?
I think so. Maybe. And if not, I'll just pluck it out. I forgot what the question was.
In what Israelite city have remains of King Ahab's palace been found?
What modern day city? Is that what you said?
In what Israelite city
Israelite city. Okay.
have remains of King Ahab's palace been found? Any guesses?
I don't know.
Samaria. I'm not waiting for you.
Fine.
That's one of the tough ones. Right? We can move
Yeah.
quickly.
Go ahead. That's fine.
That is fun. Name Israel's most wicked king. Ooh, do you know this, Paul?
Israel's most wicked king?
Yeah.
Nebuchadnezzar?
No. Are you saying this confidently? Say it louder. Loud and proud.
Nebuchadnezzar.
That is incorrect.
Nebuchadnezzar. Nebulous.
Israel's most wicked king. Who was he?
What in the world? I am coloring. Ah, there we go. Nothing is happening.
King.
Ahab.
Oh, nice. I was just gonna. Good. Oh, what?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Good. King Ahab is correct. You can find that in 1 Kings 16, verse 33. What was unusual about the disciples speaking in tongues? We were just talking about this.
What was unusual?
Yeah, what was unusual about it? Like, how did... Well, I don't know that you would say how did they do it. That's not the right direction here. Acts 2 is where you can find the whole story.
Oh, I don't want the clone brush. I'm having some bad acid reflux. They spoke in every language that was present.
Absolutely.
It's a uniting of languages, as the Tower of Babel is the dividing.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. They spoke a variety of languages. Absolutely. Wouldn't that would just be so crazy. Oh, I think I would be scared. Like, or awed. I don't know what I would be. Confused? Speechless. It doesn't matter what I would be.
Running and leaping and praising God.
What was the ancient name for Upper Egypt? Oh, pff. Good luck.
Thanks.
What was the ancient
Another
name?
angel got its wings.
Oh, that's why you're saying that.
What?
Ringing the bell?
Yeah.
I rang the bell a long time ago.
I know, but he just said it. Because of the delay. There's a delay.
I didn't know you were reading it. I thought you were... Oh my goodness. I love it.
You need to go to bed.
I thought you were telling me. That's funny. Did we miss watching that one last year?
No.
Maybe
no,
you watched it.
I watched it.
Maybe I didn't.
It's a requirement.
The answer is Pathros. Next question.
I forgot you asked the question. I'm getting absorbed here.
Which book in the Bible, more than any other, contains visions of future events? Paul, I totally thought you were drawing wings on your characters.
Yes.
Oh no. That is something. Which book in the... What does that say?
Daniel.
No.
Revelation.
Yes. Ding ding ding. Yes, Revelation is the book in the Bible that contains visions of future events more than any other book in the Bible. I'm going to ask 2 more questions and then I'm going to be done so I can finish my reading.
Yep, that's fine.
What is the meaning of the name Dan?
Dan.
Oh. Like if this is your name, that's what it means.
Yes, that could be. What in the world? Why is this not working?
I wonder if the baby websites will tell you a different meaning, like than the one that the Bible has. Oh well, they might say like Hebrew meaning or like Greek. Maybe
Oh, I know why that's not working because there's.
You know why it's not working, but do you know the meaning of Dan?
There we go. Now it'll work. No, I don't.
Is
I give up on that one.
Is this Dan the place?
Dan. Danielson.
The meaning. So like your name means small and humble.
Yeah.
Which are both. That's funny. But the meaning of the name, I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
Judged.
Interesting.
Wouldn't that be kind of a weird one? Of course, Bailey's is bailiff. You know, I guess we all have our whatever. It's all good.
Just like, doesn't Calvin mean bald head or something like that?
Oh. Yeah, there was one that you.
That's a wonderful name.
That's funny. Bald head. Oh, what a cutie. Well, maybe they are bald for like the first part of their life and then the last part of their life. Who was executed by Solomon for requesting to marry Abishag?
I don't know.
You know, if I don't know how to even pronounce this,
Maybe you
is it
shouldn't be
fair to
trying.
ask the question? I'm gonna have to start picking and choosing.
Yeah.
Although I do wonder, you know, you get some people on here that can just throw things out there.
Right.
And you get some random stuff. Maybe it's something that someone just read that I wouldn't know anything about. Not like I don't read. Oy. Who was executed by Solomon for requesting to marry Abishag? Who was Abishag?
I don't know.
So I'm just going to give it to you.
Alright.
Adonijah.
Adonijah.
Adonijah. Adonijah. I don't know how they would say it. So Adonijah. And that is all I have for your biblical trivia this evening.
Alright, thanks for doing that.
You're welcome.
Sorry to disturb your reading.
First Peter is calling.
No. He's very upset. So I'm putting this in shadow to make it look a little more dramatic. And then I'll put large letters of no right behind him. Just to give more of that dramatic effect. Oh, I didn't even do this part of his or his leg here. No. So now how am I going to do this? I don't really have a plan here. I'm just kind of doing what I think is going to work. So let's try this. Turn my opacity down here. And a more orangey color might be better. Yeah. That works. And then that one. Yeah. very upset. And
did you learn something about doing that? I feel like you're doing a little different style.
about doing what?
You're coloring like the lighting.
Oh, I did do a lighting course recently.
But are you
But
practicing that?
No, I'm not practicing that on this. I'm just trying to make this picture, this scene more intense, because that's like the I want this one to be intense, because that's what this scene is all about here. Okay. This would be more like that.
It's interesting reading this in the NASB.
Oh, really?
Having it known, not like memorized, but like when I'm reading through it, sometimes my brain remembers the NIV
Oh, okay.
that I'm used to remembering. But as I'm reading the NASB, it feels fresher and newer and easier to understand almost, because I can't read through it as fast as I would something I'm familiar with. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, right.
It's kind of refreshing. Oh, okay. When it says, but you are a chosen race, that's still like a pre-chosen, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you are chosen by God. God did not, or you did not choose him. Is that what people would say?
Well, yeah, the Israelites didn't choose God; He chose them out of how many other people groups.
Him who has called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I should double underline these as my. Maybe I'll undo some of this. That's how to do zigzags. Uh-oh. Do you have a good eraser?
Do I have a good eraser?
Yeah, Harper was messing
In my coat
around.
pocket.
Oh, no. Or is this not a good one?
You can try it. I don't like it.
On my Bible?
Test it on something else first.
Straight? Doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's the one I got from Joann's. It's terrible. Like
Well,
a piece of rubber. Like bounces too.
it's like shaving off in my hand.
I know, it's awful.
I didn't even.
I don't.
use it.
Otherwise, I don't have one.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
That
I'll
works.
just,
Mm.
how to do that?
Hmm.
Great.
Let me try that. What? Why is it on the healing brush? I thought I selected. I don't even know how that's doing here. Keep my family in prayer. My mother's uncle passed away this morning.
Oh.
Sorry to hear about that, Brian.
Oh, how funny. Okay, so when we were doing Romans, when we were going through Romans, there was a section about submitting to authority, correct?
Yeah.
And he did that sermon, well, probably a few sermons
Mm-hmm.
on that section. I don't remember how big it was. So here it says, submit yourself for the Lord's sake to every human institution, whether a king as the one in authority, or to the governors as sent by him for the punishment of evildoers and the praise of those who do right.
Right. Is that in the New Testament? What is that?
This is in 1 Peter.
Oh,
No,
right.
so that went from Romans to 1 Peter. For such is the will of God, that by doing right you may silence the ignorance of foolish men. I just think it's funny that we're reading it. We just read it somewhere, now it's coming back in a
right.
different place. That we'll
Yeah.
get to. It'll be probably a few weeks before I get to that part.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool. So, I'm sorry. Do you want me to just go?
No, you're fine.
Act as free men and do not use your freedom as a covering for evil, but use it as as bond slaves of God. Honor all people, love the brethren, fear God, honor the king. So, act as free men and do not use your freedom as a cover for evil? What is that?
I don't know.
Do you know what that would, like any situation that you could think of?
Do not use what? What was the?
Act as free men and do not use your freedom as a covering for evil, but use it as bond slaves of God.
Freedom, like freedom in Christ. Don't. Whoops. No.
Oh, like freedom to not have to do.
Don't think just because you're free now you can do whatever you want.
Like
And
sin
keep on
however you want.
sinning.
So like where Paul says, do I go on sinning? By no means.
Right.
Just because grace will increase, you know, or
Mhm.
whatever it was.
Right.
So that's probably what that means. So,
Maybe that should be that color.
isn't this the kind
For freedom Christ has set you free, therefore do not submit again to a yoke of slavery. Galatians 5:1.
Oh.
I don't know if I like the yellow or the red better.
I kind of liked the red because everything else is yellow. Like you have the
Yeah.
yellow carafe. You have.
Right.
I do. I like the.
Yellow with white outline or yellow outline?
Oh, you really want to get yellow in there, don't you?
Mm.
Would that? Does that mess with your color? No, not the. I don't like the yellow. Or do you? I don't know.
No.
I liked it white. It feels more
Yeah.
cartoony,
I think white is gonna be better. Mm.
especially when it's so dark. Like, does it look like moo? Moo.
No, because there's that line right there.
Okay, just wondering. That's the only one.
What?
How much more do you have to color?
this, 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 this. That's, yeah, I'm not going to do the rest as detailed as that. I'm just going to do it simple colors. But, so it's going to be contrasted with like this, no, to make that more intense. That's why I did the coloring of that.
First.
Yeah. So now, let's get, now I'm going to just select all of this skin color and do all of that at the same time here. Come on.
I was just thinking how, so this goes on to talk about servants being submissive to your master, not just the ones who are good and gentle, but also to those who are unreasonable. For this finds favor, if for the sake of conscience towards God, a person bears up under sorrows when suffering unjustly. So it's not just for, suffer unjustly for your own conscience before God, because He's your ultimate authority anyway. But also, what credit is there if when you sin and are harshly treated, you endure it with patience? And I think that's what I like about stories, where it's like, it's kind of that Cinderella story, the underdog, that kind of is justified in the end. But some people, some situations or some whatever, may never be justified
Right.
how you would want or how you would envision, which is a little bit sad, but then who are you doing it for?
Right.
Self, if that's what it's all about.
Right, just to spite someone else.
Right. But I think just knowing that it may never be right. You could die under someone's unjust care, but handling rightly the situation would be what matters, right? You're gonna finish the whole thing tonight?
I don't know, maybe.
In 10 minutes, Paul?
In 10 minutes? No. I can be done.
I don't mind if you're not. If you want to finish it.
I'm tired. Alright, I'll stop this video at an hour. That's in 30 seconds. So I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks, Brian, for playing our game and winning our game.
We'll send those out in the mail tomorrow.
Yep.
prep them before we go to bed here and get them out there.
All right. All right. Thanks again for watching. If you're catching this video late, just maybe throw down in the comments what kind of videos you'd like to see. And don't forget to check out RefToons on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube now. And what else? Oh, the Ugly Christmas Sweater is available now.
I'm sitting on it here.
Through
No.
through the Reformed Sage. Working with the Reformed Sage again this year. So this is our Christmas sweater this year. You can get that at reformedsage.com along with some matching Christmas ornaments. So have a good night. I'll see you next time.